The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grande.
Money's coming to me.
What I'm trying to understand is normalization. How many years before we feel normal again, Peter?
That's a great question. I think this is going to be a multi-year period as we go through, and I think that's why it's important to have somebody in the White House who actually understands economics and the economy. This will be an ongoing struggle of complexity that we're going to have somebody in the White House who focuses on the economy. It's jobs. Yes, I mean the recovery has already begun.
The recovery has already begun. You know what? I get a kick out of that. The recovery has already begun, but the recovery has never begun. In 2008, the recovery never began. We never had a recovery. They never let us go into a recession. We get rid of all the bad players, get rid of all the bad management, let them go into bankruptcy. Reallocate those assets, that money, to the winners, to those people who survived. And that's why recessions are a good thing. Because a recession, you clean everything out. And we never did that. This is all pretend. We've been pretending since 2008. We've had a great economy for the past 12 years, when all we've had was nothing more than QE. Low rates keep propping up the stock market. Not the economy, the stock market. But they convinced everybody the stock market was the economy. See, here's what they don't understand. First of all, nobody's talking about the debt. The banks are looking and smelling the same way they're in 2008. And everybody's saying we're going to have this recovery. You're not going to have a recovery. Remember what I'm saying. You're not going to have a recovery because we never had a recovery. To pretend and say we got one is a bunch of BS. And just go take a look at the banks. The banks are in deep, deep trouble. They were never fixed in 2008. They were propped up in 2008. Why do you think the banks aren't leading? They're not leading this rally. Everybody's talking about this rally. How come the market's going up so much? They keep asking. How much? Is it normal?
What I'm trying to understand is normalization. How many years before we feel normal again, Peter?
That's a great question. I think this is going to be a multi-year period as we go through. And
he doesn't even know what he's talking about. He doesn't know what he's talking about. And I was trying to get the other clip. There was a clip where on Sunday's show, Maria asked all the guests. Oh, here it is.
Listen, let me begin with you because I think a lot of people have been puzzled seeing this tremendous rise off the bottoms in the stock market over the last 3 weeks, even as we've seen these absolutely record-breaking unemployment numbers. Can you explain this great disconnect to the American people?
Probably not fully. Everything that's been happening both in the economy, given that it was a government shutdown by fiat effectively in order to try to stem the economic impact. Also, the warp speed with which we saw the stimulus kick in, both by the Fed and Congress. We moved into bear market territory at a record.
What the hell is she talking about? She doesn't know what she's talking about. That was George. That wasn't obviously our friend Maria. But both asked all their guests, why is the stock market going up? They don't get it. And the guests are as dumb as they are. They come up with these stupid answers. It's really simple why the market is going up. We had a tremendous drop in the market. a lot of money was made. Our gang made a lot of money because we were shorting the market while everybody was long the market. When the market went down, so you people in 401ks don't know what that means. You sat there and you got beat up, you lost money, and while we're making money as the market's going down. And we kept making money. Look, the biggest problem with this market, what's going on is everybody who's making money when the market was going down, you have to cover those short positions. You say, I'm going to short a stock at 80. I think it's going to go down to 40. Starts going down to 40. You have to then buy it. And you made the difference between the 40 and the 80. It's called short covering. That's about 75% of the rally. Nobody's talking about that. They're making up all kinds of stuff. That's the big reason. Now you get all this stimulus, $6 trillion in stimulus, and you got all these idiots in there speculating with the they're putting all the stimulus in. I better get in before the market goes up. And then you got the same players every time the market corrects. The same players that do the short covering, the same players that do the speculation on the $9 trillion, in this case $9 trillion, and the same players who buy the same stocks, the FANG stocks. You have everybody buying Amazon, Google, Netflix, Facebook. If you add Apple and Microsoft to the FANG stocks, do you know of the 500 stocks, those 5 stocks right there, those stocks right there, you got, let's see, 6 stocks, those 6 stocks grabbed 38% of the $19 trillion in gains last year. Imagine that. 6 stocks of 500 grabbed 38% of the gains. Everybody goes to the same stocks. It's just comfortable. You just go to the same stocks. And nobody realizes they're a trap. They're a big trap. Now, we're in them. We're enjoying them. We're making money. And we're also in Apple, we're up 16%. We're in Microsoft, we're up 19%. We're in Netflix, we're up 27%. We're in Facebook, we're up 21%. But it's a trap because the banks aren't leading. When the banks, the financials aren't leading the market, and you have everyone jumping into these FANG stocks, and they're the ones pushing the market up, not the banks, that's a huge trap. Does everybody remember what happened in 2018, September? When I predicted on January 16, 2018, the market was going to crash, I said December is going to be the worst month of the crash, and it was. And everybody jumped in after at the bottom of the crash. They all jumped in on January 2019, all started to buy what? The FANG stocks. And the bank stocks, again, were the cause of the market that crashed to begin with, because the FANG stocks were leading, the banks weren't. Anytime you have the banks not leading, there's a problem. Because, see, there's too much trouble. The banks are in huge trouble. Nobody wants to talk about it. That's why you're not going to have a recovery. That's why we're going to go down and we're going to test these lows at some point. But until then, they can continually to manufacture. They can continue to artificially inflate the market, financial engineering, and we'll be there buying stocks. So what? Because I have a chart that tells us when to get out. We'll be out before you are. Because my color-coded technology, this chart that we designed, identifies when the big institutions are leaving. The big institutions have the inside information. They always get out first. In my chart, it took us a long time to build this chart. It works beautifully. And that's why I give you 10 days free so you can check it out yourself. You don't have to pay anything for it. At the end of 10 days, you decide what you want to do. But it works. It is the bank stocks that nobody's talking about that's going to kill this market. We're going down again. But in the meantime, let's make the money on the way up. More when we get back on these bank stocks.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. the fastest drop in history, 3,000 points in 3 days. Wow, but we were right there with my color-coded chart. How many times did you say, listening to me, boy, he's negative, he's just a grumpy old man? And I kept telling you this would happen. And with my color-coded chart, it worked. Check it out. Go to my site, philsgang.com, where you get the color-coded chart and you get my membership free for 10 days. And the best thing is this, that you can, without any work at all, at 2 o'clock, go to my site. We have a video posted of our portfolio stocks. Just select which one you want to follow. Every day, we tell you exactly what to do based on the color-coded chart. If you just follow those instructions to a T, then you're going to have the highest probability of being successful. Check it out, philsgang.com. Get it free for 10 days, the membership and the color-coded chart. See you on the charts.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Thinking about investing in the stock market? Go to philsgang.com, where we have over 50 years experience in trading and investing in the stock market. Phil's Gang teaches you how to make profits in the market with stock chart analysis, up-to-the-minute alerts, and always keeping you informed with professional guidance in long and short-term positions. Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about it.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
How is it that you have the highest unemployment in this country since the Great Depression? And it's clearly higher than 20% if you look at all the factors, but the NASDAQ is up year to date. At the end of last week, the NASDAQ was up more than 1.5% year to date. That doesn't make sense.
Yes, it does. It makes sense. You don't know what you're doing. It makes all the sense in the world. The stock market does not reflect the economy. The stock market doesn't reflect how well NASDAQ is doing or any stock. It's an area where you speculate. The more they keep interest rates at near zero, the more they keep printing money, destroying the economy, except for the very, very wealthy who make most of their money in the stock market, who in 2019, the S&P went up, had gains of $19 trillion. A very small handful of people picked up 80% of those gains. Those are the 1 percentile and the 1/100th of the 1 percentile. They made money. But stocks don't go up based on what they do. Are you kidding me? Stocks, I mean, people really believe it's like the old days. Stocks don't go up on financial fundamentals. They just don't. They're not going to go up on earnings. They don't go up on earnings. They don't go up on debt. They're not connected at all anymore. Stocks go up for one reason only, because the speculators receive money. It's interest free. They're all like cattle, and they all go into the same stocks. They don't care about what the company does. They don't care about its free cash flow. They don't care about their margins. They don't care about their top line sales. Stocks go up. They got hardly any margin, some even losing money, but their stock keeps going up because it's a place to speculate. It's a great casino. All you got to do, though, to make money is know when to get out. And that's why most people leave the stock market, because as these stocks keep climbing, people get in exactly at the wrong time, right at the top. When the stock's correct, they don't buy them on the bottom. They wait till they're almost at the top. They get in. They don't know. That's why they always say, every time I get in a stock, it goes down. When I get out, it goes up. Well, we prevent that here at Phil's Gang. I'll prove it to you over a 10-day period. You don't have to pay for a gang membership for 10 days. You don't have to pay for the color-coded chart that tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to run like hell, and even better, when to short. But the idea is these stocks don't go up. It has nothing to do with the economy. They've convinced everybody that the stock market is the economy, and it's not. You got a handful of big institutions. This is their private playground. Do you realize when I say if you take Amazon, you take Google, take Netflix, take Facebook, there's your 4. Add Apple, add Microsoft. Do you understand what I'm saying? When 38%, there's 500 stocks. There's 500 stocks. Think about that. 6 stocks of the 500 take up 38% of the gains. Almost 40% of the gains of 500. Do you think these stocks are doing that well to do that? Of course not. They're like cattle. They're all jumping in. And so we're in. We're making good money on these stocks. But guess what? Anybody who jumps in, unless you know when to get out, you're screwed. 99% of the people are going to lose money on these stocks if they don't know when to get out. So the stock market has nothing to do with the economy. And the banks are in such trouble, it's incredible. It's incredible. It's like 2008 all over again. All over again. And you know, I have to laugh. When I listen to people like Larry Kudlow. It just drives me out of my mind. He's telling us how the economy it's going to leap right back. He says it's going to leap right back real quick, like we never saw before. It's going to recover so fast. going to rebuild quickly, Larry says. How's it going to leap back? How's it going to leap back? Incomes have declined for half of the U.S. working households. 30 million people are out of a job. You can't, like for Florida, where I live, we get about 130 million tourists a year. Destroyed that. You don't ever make that up. And people whose businesses were shut down for 4 or 5 weeks, it's not like, oh, you go back to work, you're going to make that up. You don't make it up. It's gone. It's gone. I heard a guy on CNBC today say, oh, when people get back to work, they can make up their losses. You never make up your losses. They're gone. They're gone. If I'm not on the air one day and I don't get any signups, I don't make them up the next day. If I was on the air, I would have got those signups. But I wasn't on the air. I lost them forever. They're gone into Everland. I can't pick them up. People are so stupid. So Larry Kudlow is so stupid. So he turns around and he tells us, he's guaranteeing everybody how it's going to be a great recovery. Now, this is the same Larry Kudlow that started out with this. Remember, he said in 2019, our economy is going to grow 5%.
We could grow this economy at 4 or 5%.
Then he changed that.
It looks like it's 4-ish. I'd be thrilled if it was 3+. We are getting 3.
Then he dropped it.
I still think by the second half of this year, we can get back to a 3% growth zone.
Then he says,
well, we generally agree with Larry, and actually our forecast is for GDP growth to improve to the 2.5% range based on...
Do you believe this? They've gone from 5% to 2.5%. The economy hasn't grown. It hasn't grown since 1955. We haven't had a 3% growth. But they're telling us when everybody goes back to work, which everybody's not going to go back to work because everybody hasn't got a job, that everything's going to go back to normal. It's going to be a very fast recovery. No, it's gone. It's lost. Hey, when we had 9/11, it took 3 years before the airlines picked back up their passengers. You never go back. It just doesn't work. Get your free chart today in your membership for 10 days.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day?
That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month? philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
The Fed is buying the bonds, so individual investors, institutional investors are not the ones that are going to be financing the deficit. The Federal Reserve is going to do it, and it's going to do it basically by printing money.
By printing money. He goes, oh, it's not going to affect you. Really? And he says there's no inflation? There's tremendous inflation. But you know where all the inflation is? In the wealth. Look at the stock market. How can he say there's no inflation? Stock market went up 400%. That's not inflation. The very wealthy, that's where the inflation's been centered. They're getting bigger jets, bigger yachts, bigger penthouses, the wealth, bigger paintings, artwork. Are you kidding me? Buildings. The wealthy don't know what to do with their money. That's where the big inflation. Don't tell me there's no inflation. Larry Kudlow lied the other day, and he said it's nil. Inflation is nil. How can inflation be nil? My God. Just go to the store. Just go to the store. There's all kinds of inflation. But to really think about where the big inflation is with the wealthy. So don't tell me there's no inflation. Look, I'm looking at it with my gang right now, and we've been doing really terrific. I wish you'd join the gang. I wish you'd just try it for 10 days. It doesn't cost you a thing, and you'll see we're right. And we've been putting our money into the gold and gold mining stocks, and they've done terrific. We took a lot of our profits on Friday. The gold and gold mining stocks has led all 11 sectors of the S&P. The worst performing sectors of the 11 are two: energy. You got energy in the banking, in the banks. The banks are in deep trouble because of all the debt they're carrying. They're carrying tremendous debt. Just think of the corporate debt they're carrying here, just in the United States, never mind worldwide. Corporate debt is killing these banks, They're in worse shape now than they were in 2008. And everybody's just, well, it's no big deal. Hey, let's just keep buying the FANG stocks. We're buying them. We're buying the FANG stocks. But also the place that you've got, what's going to really happen, oil is going to double. I told it's going to double twice. You wait and see. And I told my members, I said, we're going to first make our money in gold. And we got into gold before anybody was buying those gold stocks or mining stocks. And they soared, and we caught those just perfectly. Our chart told us exactly when to get in. It turned our color, turned green for us, told us time to get in. We were following the institutions, and also it's telling us when to get out. But oil, I told them oil. Nobody wants oil. Well, we started to buy oil, and right now we're working with our, what I like best in oil is the refiners. Our refiners. They're doing terrific. So we own some refiners. We own MRO. We're up 13% in MRO. We're up 12% in XOP. That's XOP is an ETF for production, all the different oil production and drilling and all that's an ETF. We're doing terrific with that. Valero, we're up 10%. We got some beautiful oil stocks that we're doing so nicely with. So again, between our oil stocks, our gold and gold mining stocks, like I said, they went up 34%, 13%, took most of our profits, still holding on to them. And then we started to buy oil when nobody wanted it. And I'm talking about refiners and so forth, and those are up beautifully. And so the key is to get out in time. So that's what we focus on for our members every day, when to get out. And it works. It really works. So the biggest problem is this. We're told that, again, there's going to be this recovery. Like they pretend the economy has been terrific up until the virus. The economy was never terrific. The stock market was terrific, not the economy. The economy has not grown in 12 years. It hasn't grown in 12 years. Matter of fact, the economy has trendlined less than 3% since 1955. Every time they say, boy, the economy's growing, is a bull-faced lie. And then remember, baby Bush and Obama, when the market was supposed to crash, did crash, they intervened in the free market system. They should have let the free market system work. That would allow a recession, but they didn't allow that recession. So they propped everything up. They didn't fix anything. They propped it up because all their friends got rich. Unbelievable. Pretending. They always pretend. When they say the economy's going to leap back like a rocket ship. Leap back from what? Leap back from garbage? Garbage to garbage? Leap back from where? Economic rebounds, remember, are dependent on what? On having a recession, to get rid of the debt, to get rid of the bad players, to get rid of the bad companies. But what have we been doing since 2008 with the bad companies and the bad characters? We keep funding them. And who do we screw? We don't give any money to the new startup businesses that create 80% of our jobs. The new startup businesses. That's the middle class of our country is getting killed. We're not starting any new businesses. They rather take the money and keep giving the money, keep propping up the bad people, the bad companies. They won't let it go into a recession because the elitists make more money by propping up the companies they have big shares in. But they keep bailing out the incompetents. But see, the way it's supposed to work, if you have companies and individuals who preserve their money, who are good operators, who are good managers during these economic downturns, They're good managers. They preserve capital, preserve money. And then the way it works is when you have a recession, once that recession subsides, the money that they preserve, they then invest. That's the key. Not borrowed. They invest. And then they are the ones rewarded. They're the winners. They're the survivors. Whether it's a corporation or individual, they are rewarded. All those assets in the bankruptcy now are reallocated to them, to the survivors. And these are existing companies. And they get stronger and better. And those are the companies you want to be involved in. But no, what do? Keep propping up the crap. Keep propping up the bad dogs. See, when you shed your debt, when you have a recession, you shed your debt, and you have that. Now you got a formation of new and strong economy. Then you get the new startups. Then the capital investment starts pouring in. See, the reason why CEOs aren't taking any of the money, any of their profits, or any of the money they can borrow at near zero rates, and the reason why they don't do capital investment by business, by new machinery and so forth to increase your wages, to increase productivity. All they care about is increasing the stock. And that's been the problem for 12 years. Nobody has cared about Main Street. Oh, they pretend they care by giving you a credit bubble, give you a big credit bubble. Oh, I can go buy stuff? I can get 3, 4 credit cards? Yeah, go ahead. You get 4, 5, 6 cards, maybe 10 cards. Go buy a car. 7 years, 8 years. Houses now, house mortgages are what? You can go 30, 40, 50 years on some house mortgages. This is nuts. This is what's going on. And that's why this crash we're in right now, it's a joke when they keep telling us how it's going to be just fine and it's like a light switch. We're just going to switch it on. Everything's going to be fine. No, it's not going to be fine. But here's what we're doing. We're going to continue to make money. We are. Our Starbucks were up 23%. We bought it. Facebook up 26%. Netflix up 24%. Our gold 34%. Our Valero 10%. And I know the market's going to crash. But you're going to say, well, why are you in? Because I know when to get out. You don't. Your brokers don't. The guys that run your 401k, they could care less. Why do they care if you get out? They don't want you to get out. Join my gang tonight.
For more information on this show, go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, BoydInvestigativegroup.com.
License number A1900020.
Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. The fastest drop in history, 3,000 points in 3 days. Wow. But we are right there with my color-coded chart. How many times did you say, listening to me, boy, he's negative. He's just a grumpy old man. And I kept telling you this would happen. And with my color-coded chart, it worked. Check it out. Go to my site, philsgang.com, where you get the color-coded chart and you get my membership free for 10 days. And the best thing is this, that you can, without any work at all, at 2 o'clock, go to my site. We have a video posted of our portfolio stocks. Just select which one you want to follow. every day we tell you exactly what to do based on the color-coded chart. If you just follow those instructions to a T, then you're going to have the highest probability of being successful. Check it out, philsgang.com. Get it free for 10 days, the membership and the color-coded charts. See you on the charts. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. How many times did you say, boy, he's negative about the stock market. He's just a grumpy old man. Well, it proved out I was correct. Myself and my chart. Color-coded chart. Tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to run like hell. Hey, it's free for 10 days. Check it out. You get the color-coded chart and you get my membership. Both free for 10 days. This time, you're not going to be surprised when the market crashes. You will be positioned perfectly. Check it out, philsgang.com.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. I'm switching out my earpiece here. I couldn't hear my outs. Couldn't hear my outtakes. So I'm switching my headset here. And it's done. You can't hear me now? All right. Okay, so I got my new headset on. All right, now, so let's go back to the big thing that's on your mind. What's going to happen with the stock market? Well, what's going to happen with the stock market? No one's bigger than the market. The same president who I backed, I still will back, I'm going to vote for him again. Do you remember when he was a candidate? What did he say about the what he thought the unemployment rate was? Remember, he said it was about 20%.
It's a false economy that we're living in. We're in a bubble. And more importantly, when you look at unemployment in this country, we have close to 100 million people that are out of work, and yet we have a 5.3% unemployment rate, which is a total joke. I think the real number is probably into the 30s. Somebody actually read the
okay, in the 30s, he said, because we have 100 million people out of work. We still have 100 million people out of work. But now he's going along with the unemployment rate's 14%. When he said he had 100 million people out of work, it was around 30. He said even 40. So which one is it? Larry Kudlow keeps telling us everything's going to be fine. We're going to snap right back, which is a total lie. It's not going to happen. You don't snap back when you have catastrophes like this. It takes a long time to rebuild. You just don't go back and open up your business and rebuild. People don't, unless you own a business, it is so disruptive. To get going again, get the machinery going, get the momentum going, get the orders going. Like I said, after 9/11, it took 3 years before the airlines got back to the capacity they had just before 9/11. So look for another move to the downside and be prepared for it and make sure you make money on the way down by shorting. It's easy. And in the meantime, while they keep propping the market up and they keep forcing stocks to go up, even though the banks aren't leading. If you don't have, let me just tell you, this is 100%. This is 100%. If banks aren't leading your rally, and you got just the FANG stocks that are leading, those are leading you into a big trap. But not for us, because we have a chart that identifies when the money's going in and when the money's going out. And that's why I invite you for the 10 days. Go to my site, philsgang.com, where it says start here, and it's got Working Investor Group. And you're going to love it, because every day at 2 o'clock, we post those stocks, our portfolio of stocks. All you got to do is pick one or two. Pick whatever one you want. That's all. Just pick whatever stock you want and follow it on paper. So every day, our director of education, he will go out, he has a meeting with everybody, and we decide what these stocks are doing, what they're going to do, and we put it on a little video, and you just select which stock you want to follow. How neat is that? And I've always told you, I get people all the time say, Phil, I hear your radio show, I love your show, I just don't have time to learn. Well, I say, well, you don't have that excuse anymore, because you can come in and just every day at 2 o'clock Eastern, when that chart is posted, just do exactly what it says. If you don't have 2 minutes, you got to be kidding. And you're going to stay in your 401k? What are you, nuts? So just try it for 10 days and you'll see that it works. It really does. Now, some stocks that, as I said, the gold stocks, we already had a nice run on those. Those are going to go a lot higher, but not yet. Don't go into these gold stocks right now. But the stocks that we're doing great with right now are the oil stocks, and they still have room to go. Now, the reason the market's going to go and going to hit another low, we're going to test the lows, because oil prices are going to double. They're going to double. They're going to, let me tell you, the Saudis, the Russians, they all get together and they're going to rig that market so they double. When oil doubles with the kind of economy we have right now, and they're going to bang right into each other, higher oil prices, an economy that's a disaster, that's going to tip this market over, go right back down again. So be with me. Be in those stocks, ready to short them. You're going to love it. Now, the stocks you want to stay away from is don't go into those. Everybody's running into Coca-Cola and Pepsi, and stay away from those. There's no loyalty into those. As soon as things get a little bit better, everybody jumps out of those. And by the way, the banks. Right now, the banks are a disaster. They're a disaster. And if anyone can tell me that the market's going to sustain itself with the banks, remember, there's 11 sectors in the market in the S&P. 11. They and energy are the worst out of the 11. And you can tell me the stock market's going to be just fine. It's going to go right back up. Everybody's going to work. When the banks... Are you kidding me? You got to have the banks. The banks lead everything. Without the financial centers, remember, the banks, it runs our economy. They can't make money at zero rates. And their assets, same thing. Every night now, they have to go and like we call it, it's called robo. But what it is just a, it's just like a, what do you call it when you go, a pawn shop. It's like a pawn shop for the banks. Every night they go in, they take their treasuries, and they get cash. And they come back the next day, pick their treasuries up. They're so broke. The QE that they're trying to put together right now, okay, is a disaster. They're trying to get down to negative zero rates, to below zero. They're trying to get down to below zero. This is going to be really interesting. Get down to minus zero rates. Are you kidding me? That's a killer. And by the way, with all these, with the PPP, with the CARES Act, all that money they've been flooding out to everybody, trying to help everybody, that is going to take a toll on this economy like you never saw. The best thing to do right now, okay, is join the gang, and we're going to watch every day the yields on the 10-year Treasury. The 10-year Treasury is the best thing to look at. It always tells you what the market's going to do. The 10-year Treasury yield you watch every day, like I do for my members, and the 3-month Treasury. And you watch those. And you can tell by watching those just how bad or good the economy is doing. You can tell if more money is going to go into the stock market or not go into the stock market. We do all this for our members. You don't have to do a thing. All you have to do is take 2 minutes out of your life to watch the video. That's all you have to do. Now, for those who are starting to jump in to the FANG stocks or Apple and Microsoft, don't. You're better off going to your oils, watching your oils. They've already had their moves. The gold stocks had their moves, okay? The FANG stocks already had their moves. The Apple, Microsoft already had their moves. We're in them all. If I thought they're any good, I'd tell you. I'd say, go ahead and get in. We were going to add to our position, but we're not doing it. Apple went up again today. But here's the thing. We can add to Apple, but I wouldn't have you get an Apple right now if you haven't been in with us. Why would you get an Apple today? You're late. You're just too late. And it went up nicely today, but this is what people do. They always get in too late. They always get in right at the top, and they always end up saying, the minute I get in, the market goes down. The minute I get out, the stock goes up. It's because you don't know what you're doing. You have no clue what you're doing. And all these bank stocks right now, I'm looking at them right now. I've never seen this. I've never seen this like this. They are a disaster. Do you understand when your banking system is failing and we're being told by Larry Kudlow, who's supposed to be the chief guy for the president, that we're going to have this big snapback? How can you have a snapback when these banks are, look at them. They're dying. They're as bad as energy. And trust me when I tell you, when the price of oil is going to go up and double, and when that doubles, that's like a tax. Do you know what that's going to do? When that oil goes up that kind of price, and the people aren't working and they're having a tough time, and that oil doubles or triples, it's going to go on top of our debt. Think of it. Never mind just our debt. We have a world debt of $226 trillion. You know how much that is? So join the gang tonight. It's free for 10 days, both the chart, the membership, and you don't have to worry about any of this. None. Zero. You don't have to worry. We do it all for you. All we ask is please reach out to St. Jude when you're making some money, okay? All right. So join the gang. Join us on our oil stocks because you still have an opportunity. Go to my site, philsgang.com. See you on the charts.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.